Good morning.
Let me put my coffee down and wish you howdy, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you today?
Fantastic. Ready to continue on with our next scenario, which looks like it's going to be, I don't know. I think we could do this one today. Looks like it's pretty straightforward. So before we get into all that, I've welcomed Roger. Let me welcome anybody watching this out there in YouTube land. If you've been keeping on track with us, keeping up with us, then you've seen three videos so far from Thunder on the Mississippi, and we are now about to indulge ourselves in scenario number three. Unite your troops from the latest game in the series for Great Campaigns of the American Civil War. In this game, it is somewhat speculative in that it covers a lot of the territory that we've done thus far between Port Gibson and the Bayou Pierre and crossing those bodies of water. This one is going to it's going to put a little twist in that, I guess, or expand it out to see what could have been. In this game, I'm going to be playing the Union, of course, because it's our first playthrough, and Roger's going to take the Confederates. So let me read the history that's written here as the setup. On May 1st, 1863, Johnston ordered Pemberton to, quote, unite all your troops to beat him, meaning Grant. Grant still had four divisions on the west side of the Mississippi River, and therefore Pemberton still had to defend the Mississippi Yazoo line from Haynes Bluff to Warrenton. But if Pemberton had responded much more forcefully after learning of the enemy landing at Bruinsburg, he could have transferred more troops south than just the single brigade and two regiments he sent to Bowen and Loring as reinforcements after Port Gibson fell. This is a speculative scenario, assuming Pemberton had furnished Bowen and Loring additional men to hold the Bayou Pierre line more effectively. In that event, the decisive battle of the campaign would in all likelihood have been fought south of the Big Black River to deny the Union Army room for maneuver and to retain Confederate possession of the key supply base at Grand Gulf. So we're going to be using some of the same territory that we played before. This is the west map. This is a four-turn scenario covering May 3rd to May 6th of 1863. And I'm going to let Roger tell you a little bit about the special rules on this one.
There's not very many. There's only four. On turn one, you're going to get the first initiative without a die roll. After that, we play as normal. For the Confederates, Bowen, who is currently at Grand Gulf, and Loring, who's currently at Willow, can command any troops up to a limit of four. So watch me on that. Stevenson can only activate, and he's up there at the Harkinson's Bridge, can only activate his division. Lots of, I'm not going to go over all the locations, but all the ferries and bridges have been destroyed. You do have a Union Bridge marker on 51, which is down here at Port Gibson. You have a bridge there. The Union has that. And at the start of the game, I control all the victory point locations, which are the same, I think, as our last game. We have Grand Gulf, Willow, Rocky Springs, Harkinson's Bridge, and Patrick added the point. Very nice, very nice. There are some conditions. Grand Gulf and Willow are control for you, the Union, not occupy. The other victory locations are occupy, and Grand Gulf, you get 6 if you control Grand Gulf. You can get 4 if you occupy without control. And the same thing up at Harkinson's Bridge. The 4 pointers is if you do not have Union troops on the other side of the river there. And that's it. Oh, and the +1, -1. Oh, and a very special thing for you to remember is if you get 2 points at the end of each turn in which you control Grand Gulf. That's in addition to the 6 points you get if you get Grand Gulf. So that in and of itself could win you the scenario because you only need 11 points.
And that is I like that they put some soft drivers into incentivizing your strategic decisions. especially with this one, with the 2 points. We saw it in the last one where if you capture Port Gibson in the first 2 turns, great. That keeps you kind of in the historical line. And if you capture Grand Gulf or Ingleside in the first 3 turns, then that way you kind of craft your strategy, or at least your tactical approach, to lead you in that direction. But it doesn't mean you have to do that. But there are extra points on the table if you do. I was kind of surprised on this one, it being that again it's control for these southern ones. I guess that makes sense, and then occupy for the northern ones. The control wanted them to move through and then just clear the space. I guess historically, I really need to go back and read some of the Vicksburg recommended books by some of the authors that you guys have kicked to us. And I'm guessing Hankinson's bridge, being the Big Black River, historically is the forward operating base to kind of get them as far forward and get those supply and logistics areas going. So that would make sense why that and Rocky Springs are the occupy to really control those lines of communication. And I like this one too. Hey, go for Grand Gulf, even though I've got nobody stationed over there except for McClernand, who is on a major river bridge that doesn't quite get him to Grand Gulf right away. So this one, interestingly enough, has a lower victory point total for 4 turns of only an 11 victory points for Union Marginal. And I guess with any combination of a couple of these things, this is what the Union has to work with. I have, 2 divisions under McPherson, and I have the usual 4 under McClernand. So I've got 6 pieces of manpower to work with here to get around. And so when I looked at this morning, I had questions right out of the gate. I've got that first free initiative. How do I most efficiently utilize that? I see basically 2 options here. I can get right in your face and try to just be blunt, and of course, like anything else that I like to do, I could maneuver, and this is a game of maneuver to me. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess it depends on if I get the second initiative. What were you thinking on this one? Have you played this one before?
I have. I did not do well. I think the 2 points per turn at Grand Gulf is interesting because that kind of forces me to not just, okay, I'll give you those 6 and fall back and fight for everything else. So now I've got to kind of hold that position. Yeah, you've got, even with the additional troops, I'm outnumbered. Well, I'm probably pretty close with some of these guys. So I think this will be interesting. I mean, I've got a pretty good idea. I think I know where you're going to head initially. Depends on your die roll, obviously.
Clearly, yeah. You know me pretty well.
But then it's a question of what do you do? How do you propose to bridge, or if you choose to bridge the river to cross to try to get Grand Gulf, or do you go completely around?
Exactly. And it's like so much in this system, that first die roll, I think, and you know what I'm going to do, which is great. If I get, 1 or 2, I'm going to do option A. If I get a big one, then I'll probably do something else. So let us get underway then.
Yeah.
And I'm certainly not going to move any. I've got nowhere to move, so no leader transfers for me.
Oh, leader transfer. That's a good question. I'll move Bowen down to that stack. He can control all 4 of them. So that's it for me.
Okay.
Oh, I'll bring Pemberton down to Loring. Why not?
Oh, Pemberton? Okay, yeah. And I was going to point out this is the first scenario we've seen Pemberton. So
Yeah.
you now have an army commander, right?
He's in the field.
That's right.
Okay. Not that that's going to help me a lot.
Well, I think these are going to be probably the quickest 4 turns we've ever seen.
Yeah, there's not a lot of units here.
There is
Okay.
not.
Yep.
Okay. Well, then I will get us underway, and I wish you good luck, sir.
Good luck to you.
I will be munching on my breakfast here as whenever you get the initiative. I got a Pop-Tart, so breakfast of champions.
Sweet.
All right, let's activate the 17th Corps. We'll give them all a fatigue there, and here's the first big roll. +1. Yeah, that's about what I figured. Then we'll do. I will have Crocker go 1, 2, and 3, and they'll cross the river there. There's our first real initiative. That's mine. I will have Battle Cat is here, wants to get into a room that she's not supposed to. Come here. She's being whiny this morning. I will have Crocker activated by McPherson. I'll go to 2. Here's the movement +1. Oh boy, this plan's swimming. He will go 1 and 2, 2, and you know what? I'm going to force march him. So here is flipping, and here's a force march roll.
Oh,
Okay. Get him out of the way. He can go an additional 2 with no manpower loss. So 1 and 2 to there. All right. Initiative. Mine again. I will take Crocker to 3. Here's the movement. 4. Here's extended march. We do have the normal extended march rules on this one. So this is a +1 to this roll. He's okay. And he will go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. Initiative. Wow. Okay.
maybe I'll get to play.
Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. You're coming down there with that. So let's try. Let's go for broke here. We're in for a penny. Crocker's gonna go to 4. And he's gonna move with 5. Exactly what I need. Here's extended march now with +2. He's gonna lose. He's got a 7 on 10. Let's see what a 7 on 10 is.
Greater than or equal to 10 is 2 manpower.
Okay. Yep.
That's based on, manpower.
Yep.
About,
1 and 2. Okay, so he comes down and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. And I'm not going to worry about the flanks refused because I'm surrounded by all that. So for the moment, we will take Rocky Springs. All right, initiative.
like that, you're 3 points away from victory.
It is low ties, so that's
Let's
mine.
go to you.
I will have McLernan activate the 13th, all of them. Here's movement, +1. 3. All right, so we're going to have a traffic jam, I think. He's going to go with Hovey. Actually, we'll send Carr out first. 1, 2. And he'll go with Hovey. 1, 2, 3. And the other 2 will just cross right here.
Do you know?
Initiative. Wow, okay.
Is it?
I'll have McLernan activate these 2 in back here. AJ Smith and...
Oh, you have to be at fatigue level 0. Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to have to wait. Here's movement +1, 4. So AJ Smith will go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Osterhaus, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he'll stay there. Initiative, yours. Why don't you play a game now?
Yeah. Well, we better start with Barton and Taylor under Stevenson. Here's their movement. +2. Go 5. Stevenson will go with Barton. We'll go first. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Taylor will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'm going to have Logan activate. He's going to go to 2. Here's movement. That's good. They're going to go there. Initiative, yours.
Probably ought to react to that. Because he's not going anywhere. I'll have Bowen will activate. He'll activate all. He can activate up to 4. He'll activate all 4 of these guys. Lee, Baldwin, Cockrell, and Green. Here's their movement +2. Go 3. That is really annoying. Cockrell will go first. Bowen is going to stay with Lee. Actually, they'll go first. So 1, 2, and 3. Now Cockrell will go 1, 2, 3 to there. Bond will go 1, 2. And Green will go 1, 2, and 3 since that's clear terrain. Initiative. Yours.
I'll have Logan go to 3. Here's movement. 4. Here's extended march +1. He'll flip. And they'll go to there. Initiative, yours.
Loring will activate Engelman for movement.
I believe it's Tillman, apparently.
Tillman?
Tillman, yeah.
We pronounced it wrong? Okay, well, he should learn how to spell his name then. Here's his movement +2. 5. He's going to go 1 to Buena Vista. He's going to end his march and attempt to destroy the bridge.
Now, as was pointed out, that's a minor river bridge.
Oh, so you'll have a ford.
I'll have a ford.
Okay, so, and there's no advantage. So, well, attempt it just as an experiment on my
Sure.
rules here.
Sure.
So, since I've made errors here in the past, you may make 1 attempt. He hasn't attempted per turn. He occupies 1 of the 2 hexes. Thunder on the Mississippi, he is allowed to be a 3. I need a 2 or less, and I am going to get a -1 on my die roll for 2 or less, because it's not occupied on there's no Zoc. 6 doesn't succeed. Okay. Initiative. That's yours.
Low ties, yeah. Okay. I'll have McClernand activate Carr. Here is his movement +1. That's very nice. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. Initiative. Mine again. I'll have McClernand activate AJ Smith. And he's going to go to 3. Here's movement +1. Man.
Wow.
Extended march.
Lots of 1s.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. He's just going to come back to there. Initiative. That is a high tie. That's yours.
Owen will activate Lee, Cockrell, Green, and Baldwin. We'll do all of them. Here's their movement. 6 hexes. Okay, Green is just going to do a min move to there. Cockrell's going to go back to here. 4. They're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Initiative. That's yours.
McClernand will activate Osterhaus. We'll go to 3. Here's movement +1. Use extended march. He's okay. He's going to go 1, 2, and 3 to there. Initiative. Yours.
Loring will activate Reynolds for movement. 6. 1 to there. They would have enough for prepared. All 6 hexes covered, but all 4 are going to come off. I will not make the attack. We will stop marching there. Initiative. High tides are mine. Okay, so Bowen with Baldwin and Lee will attempt an assault on Grant, McPherson, and Logan. Here's the attempt. It's a 2 modified to a 3, so both units come in, gets low strain. So I have a type of +1. A tactical is even. I have all 6 hexes covered, but by my count, 4 are going to come off because I don't have a road into those terrains. So I get the +1 for a flank. Artillery is 2 guns to 4. So that's -2, which gives you a die roll for artillery to see if it's used.
Okay, let's see if it is used. On even, it's used. It's not used.
It's not. And there's no other. The penalty for low terrain is you have to add 1 to your command die roll. So I see a final of a +2.
Okay.
And kind of a low odds attack this early, but if I could put him out of action, and you're going to get suffering some manpower losses on the retreat. So here we go. It's an 8.
That's why they watch. They watch you roll 6s, baby. Alright, here is my defense. So it's a +4
4.
on 8. That is a route.
1 DR.
So yeah, I lose 1. Gonna potentially lose 1 here on the retreat. So they are completely fatigued. We lose a manpower off the top. And they are demoralized. Alright, so here goes the Great Retreat. 1 away, not by road, a bit farther from the attacker. It is in a zone of control because it's a retreat. So Lowe's counts for that. So I'm going to lose another manpower. And I'll give you another one up here. That's hex number 1. Hex number 2, farther away. Not by road, but not in a Zoc. That is priority 2, I believe. 3 away. And then I can go 1 and 2 to there.
Yep. That was the negative about what I just did. That I drove you towards a victory point location. I saw that as soon as I rolled my attack die.
I'd
Oh
like to
my
think
God.
that that's offsetting the 6 that you roll. When you decide not to do it from Pemberton, I went, phew, okay. If he does it from Bowen, I've got options.
Okay. I think I picked up a fatigue on that. Yes, just a fatigue, but that's enough to take them out for the rest of this turn. Initiative. It's mine. Well, now I have to fix the problem I just created for myself. So the 1st Missouri dismounted, loses his entrenchments. Here's his movement. He can go 3. 1, 2, 3 to there. Initiative. Mine. I'll take him again. 4. 1, 2. Interesting. I assume you can retreat across a ferry, can't you?
I can.
Yeah, we'll do this. Initiative. Yours.
I think I'm in a space to pass at this point.
Okay. Well, I'll have to do it this way. Take Taylor and Barton. How many manpower? You have 7. There's their movement. 7. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Initiative. Mine. Let's attacking. Barton and Taylor take 3. Here's the attempt. +1. I think
So one of them can participate.
one part participate. Yes. And so this is going to be type of a +1. That may be all I get on this now. Let's see.
Yeah, you've got no flank and I've got no
I have
artillery.
no artillery. So the ratio is going to be a -1. So this is the final of a 0.
You can do it. Roll a 6.
Yeah, I think it's definitely something I think can't afford to let you just walk into that and get across. Yeah. So let's see what I can do to you. Here we go. It's a 1. Dang it.
Okay. Here's defense. Hey.
Wow. So it's a -5. On 5 is a 2D. So I gave back everything I just won. And I didn't announce who I was going in with, and I'll just take Barton since he's on top.
Okay.
Initiative. That's mine. Loring will take Reynolds. Dang it. I really screwed this up. He goes 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Initiative. Yours.
I'll have Osterhaus march to 4. Here's movement. 5. Here's extended march now of +2. Gonna flip. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Initiative. It's high ties. That's yours.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take Reynolds to T3. He's just going to do a min move, so I'll roll for, well, no, I'll roll for movement. Yeah, okay. Extend. Okay. He's going to go to there. Initiative. Mine. I'm going to take the 1st Missouri dismounted. Extend. He's okay. He's just going to fall back to there. Initiative. Yours.
I will pass.
I will pass as well.
All right. So I will hit the recover button in the sunshine. All right, we're on to turn number 2 now. Let's do some leader transfers. I think I'm going to have Grant transfer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 down to McClernand. McPherson will stay there. Actually, no. Yeah, he better stay there. He's under threat, so he can't afford to go back to Crocker. That's it for me.
Hey, might seem silly, but I'm going to transfer Loring. Stevenson stays put. Bowen's going to have to deal with whatever's going on in the South all by himself. 'cause I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Yep, that's it for me.
All right. I guess I'll give us the first initiative roll. So here we go. Turn 2. It's mine. Yeah, we'll have Logan activate. Here's movement +1. Man. All right. Extended march +1. He's okay. So he's going to go 1, 2, and 3. Initiative, yours.
I'm going to use Loring to activate the 1st Missouri Dismounted. Taylor, Barton, and Reynolds. Here's their movement. 5. Loring's going to stay with the 1st Missouri Dismounted. This is kind of odd that I'm doing it this way, but I think I'm allowed to do this under the rules. Stevenson and Pemberton are going to stay with Taylor. So these guys are going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. Barton needs an extend march. He's a 6. He's going to lose a manpower. Which is really, really annoying. Go 1, 2 to there. Reynolds is going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. And Taylor's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Initiative. Mine. Take Taylor to T2. 5 movements. Here's his extend. 5, but there's no modifier, so he's okay. 1, 2 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
We'll have Osterhaus march. Here's movement. All right. He goes there. Extended march. He's fine. Initiative. Mine. Osterhaus again. Movement. Okay.
0% better.
I mean, yeah, I can't wait to go back in editing and put a little tick mark for every time I got a 1 or a 2 on movement. This is beyond crazy. All right, extended march +2. He's gonna lose manpower, and he gets 2 movement. 1, 2. He's over. All right, initiative. Mine. Hovey will attempt to build a bridge, so he's gonna get 2 fatigues. And he's going to try to build it into Oak Lawn. And as I recall, it's a basically 50-50 shot on this one. So 1, 2, or 3, it succeeds. It does. Okay. All right, here's initiative. That's low tie. That's mine. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to take Hovey to 3. Here's movement +1. There you go. Okay. So extended march. He's okay. So he's going to go 3 across there, because that's into clear terrain. Yes, so I have enough for a prepared attack into green, and I think I'll take that opportunity, because that's what Grant would do. Alright, so we have a +1 for prepared. We have a +1 for McClernand's tactical. We have a 3-to-1 ratio, so that's +2 for ratio. And I think I do have artillery covered.
Yep.
So I see 4 up.
Yep. I see a final level +4.
+4. Here's the attack, +4. 7. Oh, I cannot believe it.
That's a +1 result.
Yeah. +1 on 9. That's going to hurt. I had it. I mean, it was all right there.
Yeah,
+4. Why
I
wouldn't you do that?
yeah, it was a good attack. I think that was just
+4. So +1 ultimate on 9 is a 1D. So I just gave you 1 back. Unbelievable. All right, this die roll just killed me, man. All right, so we lose a manpower and we flip, and I give you the manpower up here. So now you're back 1 in the lead. All right. Initiative. 9. All right. Well, have AJ Smith march. He's going to move 3. 1, 2, and 3. Initiative. 9. Yeah. AJ Smith is now going to be activated to march by them. Let's see. So it's +1 into there. So 3, 4. Maybe it'll get in there. So here's movement +1.
yeah.
There you go. Okay. Um, extended march +1. He's okay. So he's got 7 total. He can go 1 to there, and then 4 more to there, and stop. Initiative. Yours.
Now will Bowen activate Baldwin, Lee, and Green. Here's their movement. 5. Bowen will travel with Baldwin. They're going to go first. Here's their extend. It's a 4 with no modifier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Here's Lee's extend. He's okay. He's going to go 1, 2. Here's Gross's extend +1. He's okay. He's going to go there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll have car march. Activated by McClernand.
Mm-hmm.
Here's movement +1. 6. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Initiative. Yours.
Of Hillman March. Do 1 to Willows. Initiative. It's yours.
I'm going to pass.
I'm going to pass as well.
Yep, I figured that one is going to be a short one. Sadly, it did not go so well for McClernand, but I think history proved that out. We are going to hit recovery button. Move on to turn 3 now. That was a very brief. That was like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Well, we exhausted ourselves on turn 1. I was way too aggressive on turn 1. That was, and plus I created a problem for myself by having you retreat north into the prime victory point location.
Let's do some leader transfers. I think now I will move McPherson over to Crocker. Hold on to that for grim death. And that's the only one I've got.
Okay, you did that. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to move Loring down to Gross and Lee. Green and Lee. I want to call him Gross because I can't read this name. Bowen That's going to be it from Yali Pemberton where he is. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I'll let you take the roll for the first initiative then.
Okay. Yours.
Okay. Um, First things first. I will activate Smith and Hovey. And they're going to move. So here's movement. 5. They're going to just do 1 hex to there. Initiative. Yours.
Loring will activate Lee and Green. Green will need an extend march.
And I owe you an extend march before you do that for Hovey. So here's Hovey's. He's okay. Proceed.
+2 to this roll. 8 hexes. 8 movement points, I should say. Loring will stay with Lee. Green's going to roll for an extend. And this is just a straight up roll. He's okay. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Actually, 5 to there. He's going to go into the redoubt. And Lee's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. So yes, I'm defending Grand Gulf. Initiative. It's mine. Owen's going to activate Cockerel. Going to lose his entrenchments. Here's his movement. It's 4. It's going to go 1, 2 to there. Initiative. It's mine again. Take Baldwin under Bowen. We'll go, oops, 1 hex to there. Initiative. It's mine again. Ewenson will take Taylor to T1. Go 1 to there. Initiative. Mine. Take Taylor to T2. And he'll attempt an assault on Logan. This is +1 to this roll. Comes off. Pemberton will attempt a grand assault. This is a +1 to this roll. Does not come off. Type's +1. Tactical's a +1. Once again, I'm going to have a ratio of -1. I have 5 hexes covered, but the 2 hexes come off. Close terrain. You have no artillery, so that's a positive. So I see this as a final of a +1.
+1.
Probably too aggressive again.
No, you keep throwing 6s, man. You'll get it.
5.
Okay. Well, here's my defense. It's 3. That's
+3.
okay. That works.
+3 on a 7 is... Ooh, I do get a manpower loss on you.
1, 2, 3. Yep, you're going to get 1 that way. So, 1 manpower loss. And
2 fatigues.
So, and you did not get 1. So it looks like my only option is here first. It's out of Zoc, but not by road. That's 1. And then I can go second because it's a small R any way I like. Not in a Zoc, so not here, not here. Can't go back. Not there, so looks like, and not these two. So it looks like this one is the option, and then I've got the option for 2 more if I wish, and I will stay right there.
And Stevenson and Pemberton will stay where they are. Initiative. On. Stevenson will take Barton to T1. Here's their movement. 6. Pemberton and Stevenson will transfer to him. 1, 2, 3. We'll stop there. Initiative. Still mine. 1st Missouri dismounted. 7 hexes. 7 movement points, I should say. So it's going to be 1, 5, 6 to there. Initiative. Mine again. Take the 1st Missouri dismounted. They're just going to do a min move to Willows. Initiative. Mine again. Springs is occupied. You have to maintain that occupation. I take A.W. Reynolds to fatigue 3, and I'm just going to transfer Stevenson to him. Initiative. George.
Activate Logan to 4. Here's movement. 6. Here's extended march plus 4. Hey, all right. Everything's coming up, Logan. He will go 1 to there. I have 5 remaining, so I will make a prepared attack on Barton. So I've got +1 for prepared, and I'm attacking at 3.5 to 1, so that's like 3. So it's a +2 for ratio because it's halved at demoralized.
That.
And there's and you rolled for artillery. There's no artillery, so I just see a +3 attack.
Yeah.
If I was at D2, I would attack at a 1, right?
Okay.
So a +3 attack. Can't win.
So that's a.
It's an even.
Yeah, even. Okay.
Why do I endure such trials and tribulations all
D
the
for
time?
me.
0, 0, and I'm a 7, so it's another. Give you another manpower. Why not? Because why should it ever be easy, Patrick?
So is that a 5 now for you? 2 for me, right?
I am at yes, 5 to 2. So he loses the manpower. All right. Initiative. It's yours.
Just gonna have to let you do what you're gonna do for the moment, so I'm gonna pass.
Okay. We'll see if we can creep Osterhaus up. Here's movement for him. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Initiative. It's high tie. It's yours.
Demoralization forces don't counter for flank, correct?
Correct.
I'm gonna continue to pass.
Okay. Take Osterhaus to 2. Movement. 5. Yes, that is just enough, isn't it? Here's the extended march +1. He's okay, so he'll go 1. And 4 more is 5. Initiative. Mine. I will have Carr attempt to build a bridge into Ashland. So I will give him 2 fatigues. And so it's 1, 2 for crossing a major. It's another 1 because there's no feature connecting them. That's 3. And then -1 for Thunder on the Mississippi, so another +2 attempt. So 50-50 shot on this one. And I do. Initiative. high ties.
Into my march. So yeah, so we'll take cockerel fatigue 2, sorry, and and he's activated by Bowen. More than enough. 1, 2, and that bridge, he'll stop his march and destroy your bridge.
Pop it like a bubble. Yeah, I can't count the number of sixes that you've rolled in movement and attacks today. It's unbelievable.
I wish I could go destroy it
I,
and come back, but I
I
can't.
know, right? Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Initiative. That's it's
Mine.
yours, right?
Mm-hmm. Low tie. Okay. I'm gonna have McClernand activate both of his units. Here is their movement +1. 3. Alright, he is going to. He will stay with AJ Smith. Hovey will go first. Here's Hovey's extend of +4. Or excuse me, +2. He's going to lose a manpower. And he's simply going to go to there. And AJ Smith's extend of +1. Oh, Murphy's Law, this one. Alright, he's going to go to there.
Oops.
Initiative. Mine. Alright, we'll take AJ Smith to 3. Here is movement +1. Okay. Extend march +2. He's okay. And they'll go 1, 2, and 3 to there. Initiative, yours.
I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, I'm going to pass as well. We'll go on to turn 4. Well, I have limited options, and if I keep rolling 1s and 2s on movement, I'm not. It's going to be real quick. I've only got like 2 things I can do here, so okay. And on to the final turn. Bum bum bum. Leader transfers. I think. Yeah, I'll move Grant out to McPherson. Leave McClernand there. Is that what I want to do? What is that? Yeah, that's fine. That's it for me.
Yeah, I think I'll leave everybody where they are. Well, I'll leave everybody where they are for now.
Okay.
I rolled
So,
initiative last turn, so I think it's
okay.
your turn.
Yeah. Here's the last first initiative. It's yours.
Yeah, we'll have Loring will activate Lee. Cockerel. Here's their movement. 4. Cockerel's gonna do what he did last time. 1, 2 to there. Lee's just gonna go 1, 2 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
Okay. McClernand will activate AJ Smith. And their movement.
Lots and lots of 1s for you. That's just amazing. I mean, combining the 2s.
Yeah. He does not need an extend, so he's going to go there. Initiative. That's yours.
I think I'll pass. I don't. You do what you're going to try to do, I think, for now.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep my fatigues.
5, 5. Okay. Yeah, I will. I'll have McPherson activate Crocker. Crocker. Sorry. Here is movement +1. There you go. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. Initiative. It's a low tie, that's mine. Well, I guess it makes no sense to dilly-dally. So, you got 7, and 3 pieces are artillery in lows. Okay, so we will attempt an assault with Crocker on the 1st Missouri and Tillman. There's a +1 to this roll. It's a 5, so it does come off because there's only 1 unit there.
Yep.
So let's see. We've got a +1 for assault, +1 for tactical. I have your ratio covered of 8 to 7, and there is a die roll in Los for possible artillery. It is used. Okay. So I see a +1 attack.
Yep, that's what I see as well.
Okay. +1 attack. Here we go. It's a 5. Yay! I got him out of there. Wow, by the skin of teeth.
+2.
But at what cost? +2 on 8 is I lose 1.
4 is a DR for me.
Okay, so that did not help me. I mean,
3.
yes, but no, because now I'm, well, maybe. Let's see, 16
Organize.
minus. Okay.
1,
So, 1, 2, lose manpower, flip.
Lose my divisions.
So, 4, 16, oh, maybe.
So I have to retreat 1 away by road, 2 away by road, and I'll stop there.
Okay. And
you picked up another manpower.
Yep. So
you control Willows, which gives you a 12 points for a Union marginal.
If it stands. So here is the initiative. It's mine. I will pass.
Well, let's just, I guess the first thing I gotta try is Tech Reynolds to Fatigue 1 under Stevenson. And he's a 7, so yeah, we'll attempt an assault on Osterhuus, +1 to this combat, or attempt assault roll. It's okay, comes off. So, this might be very similar. Types of +1. Tactical is a +1. Ratio is covered. You have a potential die roll for artillery.
Here's the artillery roll. It's used.
This is exactly the same thing. For a final of a +1. That's what I see. So here we go. +1. It's a 4. This is unlikely.
And here's defense.
Ooh. Take it away.
It seems to take my guess.
That's a +3, is that right?
Yeah. And on 5, I don't know that that's...
It's just a DR and a fatigue.
DR for me, okay. So, 1 and 2.
I pick up 2 fatigues. And I better take the hex because you still have a fatigue left. Initiative. That's yours.
Okay. A.J. Smith will march with McClernand. Here's movement. 5. Here's extended march. He's okay. We'll go there. Initiative, yours.
It's not what I expected you to do. What are you trying to do? What is your thought process here? Thinking it's this. So I'll take Taylor to Fatigue 2. Here's his movement. It's 2. Here's his extend. No adjustment. He's okay. He's just going to go 1, 2 to there. Initiative. That's mine. Under Loring Fatigue 2. Here's their movement. 3. Well, that tells me what they're going to do. They're going to go 1, 2 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
All right, well, that's all I can do here. So Logan's gonna go to 2. Here's movement. Okay, 5. Here's extended march +1. He's okay. And he's gonna attack Barton again with a prepared attack. So +1 for prepared. I have a ratio of 3 to 1, so +2 for that ratio. And tactical is the same.
You have an artillery roll.
Yep.
It's used, so
Okay. So 3
types
up,
+1.
1 down. Yep. +2.
+2 attack, okay?
Here's +2. 7.
Oh,
Wow. Color me impressed.
so +6 result.
+6 on a 1.
I go 3
With 1
fatigues.
DR.
Lose a manpower. And it's just a demoralization marker 1. Oh, I flipped it. Disorganization of it to go decrease. Gets a demoralization marker. And he's going to go 1 further away, 2 further away, 3 further away, 4 further away to there.
Okay. And I will take the hex.
So that's 3 manpower losses for me.
I used up all 5 in the attack, so I have nothing left in the tank. So initiative. That's yours.
We'll
Yeah,
take Taylor.
I'm pretty sure I can't win this one, but for the audience, we're playing it out.
I'll take Taylor to T3. Do I want to do that? Yeah, because he, demoralization can't use. We could use him to get retreat losses. So yeah, we'll take Taylor to T3. Here's his movement. 4. Here's his extend +1. He's okay. He's just going to go 1 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
All right, well, use what little resources I have left here. Hovey will go, he's outside of range, so here's March. All right, 1, 2, initiative, yours. Okay, so you passed, all right. All right. Okay, McClernand will activate Hovey now to fatigue level 2. Movement 7. That's hey, it's something. 1, 2, 3. Well, there you go. Okay, McClernand will transfer to Hovey. Here's extended march of +1. He's okay. We'll go 1, 2, 3. That's another 4 to get into there. For 7. Initiative. That's low tie. That's mine. McClernand will take Hovey and AJ Smith to fatigue level 3. Movement 4. We'll take Hovey first. Extended march +2. It's okay. And he'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. AJ Smith's extend. He's okay. I'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. Initiative. Line. Alright, well, we'll just do it for all the marbles here. Hovey will go to 4. Here's movement +1. 4, not enough. Extended march is +4. Couldn't get that the other way around, could I?
9 on 7.
9 on 7 is 2. Okay. So 1, 2. Yep, that's just stupid folly. Damn it. Alright, let's see. I do have that covered, so yeah, we'll go here. And we'll just throw the crapshoot down the dice table and see what happens. McClernand will make a normal attack. Let's see, I got 4, so yes, I've got enough to make a normal attack on Stevenson. So tactical's even, artillery's covered, and I have a ratio of -1. So here's a -1 attack. It's a 3. -1, and I think that's going to pretty much cap it. -1 on 3. Oh, just D'd out. Okay. Well, he's already there. Do initiative. Line. Let's see. What can I do here? Nothing worth it there. That's too far away. That's across a creek. Logan's at half. So I'm not going to throw any more dice at this. This is just, it's not going well. So I'm going to pass.
Yeah, I'll pass as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So final score here is I have +8 and I have 6 and -3, so 5, which is I think probably Confederate substantive at least.
Yep, right on the margin of a marginal. 5, 6.
Yeah. I'll just. My only thoughts on this one is it is nigh impossible in a game of maneuver to play if you can't maneuver. And
Yes.
I think I had when I go back through, I literally am going to see how many 1s and 2s I rolled on movement, and then every single attack was just blunted well. I mean, great straight up attacks, +4 on a couple of them, and at least one. And you rolled a 6. So that one I got nothing on, but the dice roller was just not kind today. So it is, as they say, what it is. So I don't think I did necessarily a bad thing. I do like in this one that turn 1, the pacing was a lot faster than I expected because you're already set up at Bayou Pierre. So getting Rocky Springs right out of the gate and forcing you to put that into your calculus that I've already got 8 points. Now, if I can just hold on to those 8 points, I have lots of options here. The demoralization is a factor. So once Logan got demoralized, he was less of a factor. And you pointed it out. I heard you say it out loud that I was using him to set up not for flanks, but potentially to cut off retreat paths, potentially for manpower losses. But I was hoping I had that one golden moment where I was waiting for you to attack so I could go to Campbell's Crossing, get across through the swamp, and just set it up so I could come back here. But that was a fun little tete-a-tete up here with all of that at Hankinson's Bridge. But yeah, by turn 3 and 4, because I just had the slows everywhere, I couldn't set up anything on the willows like I really wanted to. So I was just having to bob and weave. Carr never became a factor. He got the bridge, but you pop that bubble really quick. So he was just he's left on the table as wasted. Even if, I'm sure someone out there is going, why didn't you march him all the way over here? Let's go. Let's say I rolled a 1 or a 2. 1 or 1, 2. Then I get him here 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So I could maybe get him back to Oaklawn. Maybe. But I'm fine with this one. As a speculative scenario, I think it's cool. I like it. I'm very much looking forward to swapping sides. As in all great campaigns, basic scenarios, if you are required to move, like in the last one we saw with Invasion and Breakout, if you're required to move as the Union and you are stymied by movement rolls, then there's not a lot of options you have otherwise. I mean, I was going to pivot and try to get Grand Gulf, but you sniffed that out, and I was going to go overland, and then you got the very next initiative, so that cut me off too. And once you started making that a fortress again, I wasn't going to get any bonus points for getting that early and holding it. So yeah, that's just my thoughts. I mean, the die roller was really unkind today, but that is why we play the game. So, what do you think on this one?
I think, yeah, I'll be interested to know how many ones. If you throw in ones and twos for movement for you, especially, it seemed like you rolled your twos when you were not activated with a leader, so
Right.
it was kind of like, I think you only had like, I don't know if you ever rolled a 6 for movement. Well, you did when you only
I
needed
did.
to move 1 hex
Right.
once.
Exactly. Right. That's
It was
exactly
like
it.
it was like it was really being mean to you the whole game. I was a little too aggressive on turn 1. I just need to keep you, like you say, in a box. I just keep forgetting, when I get committed myself out loud, that all those hexes are going to come off in this low terrain. There's just no way to set up a flank, and you
Yeah.
just gotta just know that, and just play to force the Union to even use even more movement points to try to get around. Is that should have been a better play, and having you retreat into a victory point, almost to a victory point location, was worse. Even so, you could have easily kicked me back out of Rocky Springs there at the end, and then I'd had to try to go back and take you out of Willows. So,
Yeah. I
which
mean,
would have opened up a possibility for Carr to throw a bridge across, and though that's now with you may have could have gotten the 4 points for this. I don't think you could have taken Grand Gulf with Carr.
no. Mm-mm.
It's good because he has to use two fatigues to build his bridge.
Exactly. Right. Once you built a line of units there, impassable basically, that was done. So that whole part of the plan was okay. That was what I wanted to do was have that as a feint. When I built the bridge here and put them in Oaklawn, that that gave you the pause to think, oh, he could go either way. I could come over
Right.
here, play for Willows, or I could play for Grand Gulf, and that's exactly what I was counting on. So one of the things I do like about this particular scenario is you do have some options, but it's a razor thin margin,
It
and
is.
if things have to go just so, and they didn't go just so. They went kind of so, but it's a cool little scenario, and I'm looking forward to trying it again. But we will leave it here for you, folks. Please make sure you opine and comment on my play and what you saw, and if you caught any goofs of ours, please let us know. One of the things I do like about the lowest now is I'm really starting to count on it, both for moving around you, I'll just go around you, and for the lack of flank. So I can be a little more cavalier with putting just a single unit defending a spot, knowing that as long as I've got some road avenues out of there, then I'm not too worried about a full flank. I'll spot you the +1, but
Right.
as long as I've got some way to escape without too many manpower, and even the manpower loss up here, I was counting on it because I was using it to get up towards this way. As
Yep.
long as I didn't get a route, I was fine, and it played out that way. So we'll come on back next week, folks, and please take a moment, click the like, subscribe if you've enjoyed it. If you are of a mind to give comments, we like reading the comments. We've had a great deal of them, and we're averaging double digits now on the comments just in this because it's new and it's different, and everyone's experiencing it themselves. So please do that. And I'm also showing you those wonderful, generous people that kick in $1 or 3 or 5, 10 in some cases that are doing that. So you are not required to. This is not behind a paywall. It's just out there. But if you enjoy the content, why not support us? And Roger, I'm still shaking my fist there at that Vassal die roller.
You
Boo!
should
I
be.
hate it. I hate it.
You should be.
It hates me. But I hope you have a great week and
You too.
stay safe.
Bye bye.